Hey traders and investors, it's George Berger here. What we're going to take a look at today is Micron Technology. Micron Technology, to some people quite surprisingly so, is a very, very busy stock. A lot of people watch this stock. It's not the kind of stock you hear about every single day like Google and Amazon and Twitter and those kind of things, but it is an extremely, extremely widely followed stock, not just in the US but also in Europe. People seem to be following this thing a lot. So let's have a look at where we are. And I think if we just kind of peel back a little bit here, you can see that the stock has an extremely, extremely steep slope off its late 2012 lows. The stock has gone absolutely vertical throughout 2013, and then of course coming into this year after a month or so of trading, like the broader technology sector started getting a little bit choppy, and now it's actually back up, breaking to new highs. But if you were to just look at this chart, I think a lot of people would be scared to buy into this thing. If you go back a little bit though, and we have some very crazy, crazy reference areas here. Um, if you go back to the stock's heydays in 2000, just before the internet bubble burst, you can see that those are some crazy reference areas. But if you look at it through the lens of, say, going back to sort of more the middle part of this downturn here in 2000 to 2002, we're really not at a spot where you really have to totally freak out and the stock can't rise another 30 basis points. The stock can easily rise 5 to 10%, and that's really what I'm here looking to do, to some nicely defined risk. So just from this point of view, and I think it's important to understand, the stock is not at a point where it's totally crazy. In fact, there's a little bit of a marginal bump here that we had in the summer of 2002. If you can't see it, don't worry about it. But basically, we just overcame this with the breakout of the past couple of days, couple of weeks or so. So if we now zoom in and we get to the daily chart, you can see the stock is pretty well above its moving averages here, the 200 days, sort of a mute reference point. But I have it on here anyway, just for references. But really what we're looking at here is a stock that broke pretty cleanly past a nice and defined resistance area, up gaps, which are very, very strong signs of commitment on the part of buyers, or of shorts getting squeezed, right? Which really is sort of almost the same thing as shorts get scared. So if we now look at this little resistance area, which is getting the areas are getting tighter and tighter, and you can see the stock has really sort of built a higher base, and it's now looking to break past this let's call it 2670 area on a daily closing basis. In fact, the highs on a daily closing basis was something like 2620, 2630, something like that, whatever last Friday was. And we're now trying to really break to a new daily closing high, or new long-term daily closing high. So I think if we can accomplish this stock here, looks to be in pretty good shape to then move, towards $28, and I think actually probably towards $30 if we get, participation from the broader stock market. If the Dow finally breaks past the 16,600 area, which psychologically will be different, will be significantly important also for technology stocks like Micron Technology. Hope this makes sense. If you're interested in real-time trade alerts and follow my trades in real time, you can go to steadytrader.com and sign up there. Otherwise, if you got any questions, hit me up on Twitter. My Twitter handle is steadytrader. Take care.